Here are our trivia question for today. Who is the second most important supporting black character, recurring character on Star Trek? Well, we know the main is Uhura, but who was number two? He's a specialist in treating Vulcans and a specialist in the psychology of medicine. He played Dr. Mbenga. And this guy was a Renaissance man, probably one of the most unheralded and, multifaceted people in history for the black entertainment side of the business, because he was an executive, he was a writer, he was an actor, multilingualist, could speak three languages. Booker Bradshaw. Now, Booker T. Bradshaw, born in Richmond, Virginia, was also an American record producer and Motown executive. Now, Bradshaw worked for his father, Booker T. Bradshaw Sr., who was president of the Virgin Mutual Life Insurance Company, a former member of the Richmond School Board, a trustee of the Virginia Union and Virginia State. Bradshaw, disillusioned of working at his father's life insurance company, went on to study at Harvard to earn a degree in English. There, he honed his acting skills and met folk singer-musician Joan Baez, which inspired the later part of his career. In 1961, while a junior at Harvard, he applied his singing talents on the original amateur hour TV show with Ted Mack, and as a singer of folk songs, becoming a three-time winner and participating in national finals at MSG, Madison Square Garden. He graduated from Harvard in 1962 and had learned to speak at the time three languages. Bradshaw then went on to play at Carnegie Hall. In the early 1960s, he was given a full scholarship to study at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art in London. Now, Bradshaw joined Motown Records in Detroit and became their international manager. He was eventually in charge of the Supremes and the Temptations on their European tours. He ventured back into acting with John Farrell, school principal of the Royal Academy at the time, doing repertory work at the Oakland University outside of Detroit. Now, when he played Dr. Mbenga, he's well known for slapping around Spock in the episode where the Hill people and Kirk and Tyree are rechristened their friendship. Spock gets injured by a gun blast and has to recover. And Dr. Mbenga, who is a specialist in treating Vulcans, says that he knows the process, how they have to go in a deep coma to heal himself in consciousness and have to be slapped around and concentrate the pain to wake back up. And he must slap Leonard Nimoy around 4 or 5 times. Very charismatic and handsome guy. Like, he really hit, for these short 2 roles, he hit it out in the park. Now, he also acted in the Mod Squad, Bracken's World, and the FBI TV series, and the 73's blaxploitation film Coffee. He was also an accomplished writer and wrote material for TV shows, including Planet of the Apes, Get Christy Love, and, of course, Columbo. Now, his daughter is Elio Bradshaw. He unfortunately died of a heart attack in L.A. on April 11th, 2003, a month before his 63rd birthday. Now, in film, he played his first role with Some Kind of Nut in 1969, Skullduggery and a Strawberry Statement in 1970, and a great New Brunswick name, Howard Brunswick, in Coffee. Now in TV, The Girl from U.N.C.L.E., Tarzan, where he played Dr. Badula and Dr. Kenneth Kyle. He played a lot of doctors. Here's Lucy, Star Trek, the original series, The Mod Squad, Doc Leichner. Star Trek again, That Which Survives, in that episode in 1969. Julia, Bracken's World, the FBI, Insight, The Name of the Game, The Mod Squad, The Wild World of Mystery, I Am the Greatest, The Adventures of Muhammad Ali. He had a voice role actor on that show in numerous parts. 5 Weeks in a Balloon, Goldie Gold and the Action Jack, Alvin and the Chickpunks, Laser Tag Academy, and Alice Through the Looking Glass. Again, a good voice actor. So, ladies and gentlemen, that final season of Star Trek, or like the tail end of the show, if Mbenga, who has been brought back in the modern Star Trek, he was a very, very learned. He was like I hope you didn't think it's degrading him, but he was like McCoy, but he was black, but he had aspect. He looked to be like Eastern U.S. or East Coast Canada, like Halifax. Very handsome man. And when he came on, it's like, if you ever get a fourth season, maybe him and her is going to work together either romantically or otherwise. Tremendous character. So That Which Survives, you can see the explanation about the cell damage that killed a few of the crew. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's our latest on our Star Trek podcast. If you like what we're doing, give us a like, comment, subscribe, or share. Don't forget, Sci-Fi Network in Canada on Mondays.